The question is this: how long will the Trump trade last? How long will we keep making money in the stock market because Trump has been elected? Three reasons. Three reasons why I think it could end in disaster. Okay? Three reasons. The first one is once, um, if he doesn't get all three branches of government, the executive, the Senate, and the House, because everyone is banking on that right now, which I think is going to happen. But if it doesn't happen, that could be a problem. The second thing is all of his picks have not been announced yet. So there's expectation, right? So the market is basically trying to understand the implication. That may take some time, although he's moving quite fast. So the Trump trade could end up pretty soon. And Trump himself, right? All of the things that he says or doesn't say or means or doesn't mean, that could be a problem. Now, obviously, this time around, it looks like his team is quite close. He's rewarding his lieutenants with cabinet posts. I don't think you're going to have the same issue you had the first time around where people were coming in like Bolton and then left and they were pissed at him. It looks like his team is more in control. He's got, and no one is commenting. So those three things are important. Now, he needs to get the three branches of government. He needs to make sure that all the picks have been announced, right? And who is it that he's going to hire is going to make a big difference. So until all this flushes it through, right? The market is going to keep going up because the way the market works is basically it needs to process the information, it needs to understand, it needs to have a price discovery. So the market, and remember, the market is all about telling a story, right? Right now, it's a Goldilocks story. He's going to come in, he's going to fix everything, and look at the market's up. He's in love with Elon Musk, Tesla. I mean, I have a video on that. That's all wonderful. That is great, and hopefully it continues. But I will tell you that along the way, and if you know Trump's history, the first time around, it was a bit messy with all the people working on the White House. So that's going to be fixed. If you go back in history, you had a bunch of casinos. I don't have to tell you what happened to the casinos. They all went bankrupt. But as long as he's got the right people around him, then we should be okay. But again, this could also end up in disaster if he doesn't get all three branches of government. The people that he hire, frankly, are more on the immigration. It has to do with the control of the people. Well, we have to see whose Treasury Secretary is going to be. What's going to happen with the tariffs? I mean, the tariffs. Yeah, it's good in the sense that like China did, right? If you want to come and build in China, that's fine. But if you want to ship the stuff, cars over, then we're going to tax you. We're going to put tariffs on you unless you want to build a plant in China, and there we'll do it. So that's what he's trying to do here, right? Bring them over here, build the plants here, and then you won't be taxed. You won't have a tariffs. And obviously, if you come here and invest in this country, and then people work in your plants, and Americans will have jobs, so it's great. And you have access to our 350 million population for you to sell whatever you want to sell us to. That's a good thing, right? But you need to realize that this thing is fraught with danger, especially as the market keeps going up and up and up and up and up. There's hype expectation, right? So we have to be careful that we don't get disappointed at the end. Yes, there's a great Trump trade. Yes, there's a great Tesla trade. No, we don't like the national debt. No, we don't want the Trump trades to end bad. But if it doesn't fall perfectly correctly along the way, now, of course, it's not going to happen December 1st, right? It's going to take a while before you bring these people in. They come in, they get acclimated, and they realize what they're all about, and that's making decision. So between now and January, and January 6th, you're gonna have plenty of time, at the inauguration, for it to see it coming, right? And like I always said, pertaining to security analysis, all being about a story that is being told until the truth comes out or the reality. You make money before, not the day where the market just jumped up. It's too late. I mean, the market jumped up. You should have bought it before it jumped up. So you need to understand the story, and that is what is important.